The Black Suit Spider-Man, X-Men, the multiverse being ripped open, Venom versus Spider-Man, so many awesome possibilities after No Way Home. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Lifestyle Critic. I hope you're having a brilliant day. Wow, so No Way Home was absolutely extraordinary, and it had some awesome mid-credit scenes and post-credit scenes. I will be talking about those in a separate video. In this video though, I'm going to be talking about what will happen next after No Way Home. So we obviously got the Doctor Strange teaser, which is going to rip open the multiverse after Loki and Sylvie kind of started that happening at the end of their series. So I feel like Doctor Strange will try to undo all of the chaos that they have caused, and will obviously be going to Wanda to try and help him fix this. Although obviously, as we know, the Scarlet Witch / Wanda Maximoff has been exploring the Darkhold, so I feel like when she enters the multiverse space with Doctor Strange, she will literally go crazy in terms of trying to find Wiccan and Speed, her kids Billy and Tommy, which I feel like is where we're going to see this character really enter her evil stage and potentially be the villain in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which I just think is going to be absolutely extraordinary. As far as Spider-Man is concerned, obviously we've seen some of Venom's black symbiote residue being left in the MCU, so I honestly feel like we're going to see this being taken over by loads of different characters, including Thor, Doctor Strange, and even Groot, like we have seen in the animated series. So I feel like that's going to be pretty awesome. And I feel like Tom Holland himself, now nobody knows that his Peter Parker actually is Spider-Man, so he's going to be completely anonymous again. I wonder if they're going to explore the storyline from a Peter Parker point of view, in terms of him going back to Zendaya's MJ character and trying to help her remember what happened and maybe trying to explain it all to her. Or if they're going to go down a completely very different route and kind of keep those characters for the Homecoming trilogy and meet his more comics accurate type characters, namely Harry Osborn, Mary Jane Watson and Gwen Stacy in his college years, which I just think is going to be so brilliant. I wonder if he's also going to come face to face with the other villains that are being created within the Sony Spider-Verse, namely Morbius, Kraven and maybe even Black Cat, which I think could be really, really interesting. Or if they're going to focus on the MCU Spider-Man characters, namely Scorpion, the Vulture, and in the comics, Scorpion has actually got a bit of a backstory with the J. Jonah Jameson character, in terms of he was the person that turned him into Scorpion unintentionally. So Scorpion is always trying to take his revenge on J. Jonah Jameson, and Peter Parker is always getting embroiled in that in terms of protecting J. Jonah, even though this doesn't change J. Jonah's perspective on him, and always trying to make him out to be a masked vigilante and someone to be hated. So I feel like that storyline thread will most definitely be explored, especially after we've seen Scorpion appearing in another post-credit scene in Homecoming. So I feel like that story arc will be really, really interesting. Obviously the multiverse ripping open will mean that the X-Men will most definitely be appearing in Multiverse of Madness. So I feel like that's going to be absolutely wicked. And also we had Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock and Daredevil being teased in the start of this movie, which was absolutely awesome. So most definitely we'll see that character appearing alongside Kingpin in the Echo TV series, in the She-Hulk TV series, ahead of him getting his own TV series on Disney+. And I'm sure this character will also continue to appear in movies as well. And this character actually has a really strong relationship with Spider-Man in the animated TV series and in the comic book TV series as well. So I feel like they're definitely going to combine their powers again in the future for sure. I'm sure that Spider-Man will also be leading the Young Avengers that they're setting up in the MCU, so I feel like that's going to be really, really cool. And surely this can't be the last time that we've seen the legendary other veteran actors, namely Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, respectively playing their own versions of Spider-Man. I wonder if the original plan and the initial plan was for them to be in the final third act of this movie and to really help and cooperate and plan and fight alongside Tom Holland's version of Peter Parker. But given the massive positive outcry for these two characters and these two actors, surely we're going to see them in some way, shape or form in the future. I've heard that the Madam Web movie or the Spider-Verse animated series is the time that we may well see these characters appearing again, but hopefully we'll definitely see Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's versions of Peter Parker and Spider-Man and their universes appearing one day in the future. So those are all of my thoughts on what could happen post No Way Home. But now I'd love to hear your theories, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.